Hello friends, welcome back to my YouTube channel. And today in this sessions, I'm going to discuss about the previous questions paper for the LDA computer and copies examinations that is conducted by the Gauhati High Court in the year 2015. So in these sessions, I'm going to cover all the general knowledge questions that were asked in the year 2015 along with its complete analysis and solutions. So moving ahead, here you can see the distributions of marks from political science question, 5 questions, and one we can remember that most of the questions in LDA and other examinations conducted by the Guwahati High Court, and that is from political science sections, most of the questions were asked, and other you can see here from Indian history 1 marks or 1 questions we can say, and general knowledge, general science sections 2 questions, from sports we have 2 questions, from international relations we have 1 questions, from GK overall that is we have 5 questions, from awards and honors we have 2 questions, and from economics we have 2 questions. So these are the distribution of marks that we can remember, and most importantly what we have to remember is that from political science sections most of the questions were asked from the general knowledge section, especially for the LDA computer typist or other computer examination held by the Guwahati High Court. So let's take the first questions. So mid wicket is an expression used in which sport? So the correct answer is cricket. Most of the candidate who loves to play cricket, they would simply know the answers that mid wicket is associated with what sport? That is cricket. The other terms like leg before wicket, banana, all these things are associated with whom? Associated with the sports called cricket. And second questions, the chief minister of Madhya Pradesh is. So here I'd like to recall your mind that these questions is from 2015. So this question is from 2015. So as far as this question is concerned, the chief minister of Madhya Pradesh, the correct answers would be Shivraj Chauhan. The correct answer would be Shivraj Chauhan, and presently presently as well, the chief minister of Madhya Pradesh is Shivraj Singh Chauhan. He took office from 2000. He took office from 2020. He took office from 2020. So the correct answers would be Shivraj Singh Chauhan or Shivraj Chauhan. Let's take the next questions. Shekhar Gupta is. So here 4 options are given. The correct answer is journalist. Shekhar Gupta is a journalist and he is associated with mostly the most renowned paper, that is Indian Express and Indian Today. He is associated with Indian Express and Indian Today. So let's take another question. Arjuna Award is given for. So the correct answer is excellence in sports. So there are several questions asked from the Arjuna Award, especially from Assam. So who are the award winners of Arjuna, or we can say the awardees of Arjuna Award from Assam? So one, we can remember the name of Hima Das. We can remember the name of Hima Das. Then Mona Lisa Borua Mehta. Then we can remember the name of Siva Thappa, and we can remember the name of Bhogesar Borua. So these are the names. These are the names who has been awarded with Arjuna Award from Assam. And another name we can remember, that is Jayanta Talukdar. Jayanta Talukdar is also an Arjuna awardee from Assam. So we have 5 Arjuna awardee from Assam. The names are, that is Hima Das, Monalisa Borua Mehta, Siva Thapa, Bhogesar Borua, and Jayanta Talukdar. So these are the names we can remember with respect to the Arjuna awardee from Assam. So let's take next questions. Grammy Award is related to. So here the correct answer is music. Grammy Award is related to music. The awards is given to those persons who are excellence in the field of music, and it is originated in the country, that is USA. It is originated in USA. So next question you can see on the screen. Niti Aayog stands for. It is a very easy questions. So the correct answer is National Institutions for Transforming India. National Institution for Transforming India. It was formed in the year that is 2015. 2015 1st January. 2015 1st January the Niti Aayog was formed and it replaces planning commissions. That we need to remember, it replaces Planning Commission of India. So Niti Aayog stands for what? Niti Aayog stands for National Institutions for Transforming India. This is an important point you need to remember. And which year it was formed or founded? That is in the year 2015, 1st January. So it replaces which commission? It replaces the Planning Commissions of India. So these are important points that comes out of these questions. So let's take next questions. Who is the present Chief Election Commissioner of India? Who is the present Chief Election Commissioner of India? Here, let me recall your mind that this questions is from 2015. So here the correct answer is S.N. Qureshi. So with respect to the Election Commissioner of India, what we need to remember is that there is only one Chief Election Commissioner, and two election commissioner two election commissioners. So we have three election commissioners. One is chief election commissioners and other is two election commissioner. And presently the office of chief election commissioner is held by whom? Held by Sri Sushil Sushil Chandra Sushil Chandra is the present Chief Election Commissioner of India. That is 2022. The present Chief Election Commissioner of India is Sushil Chandra. Just need to remember this name. And let's move to the next questions. What is the currency of South Africa? The currency of South Africa is rand. The currency of South Africa is rand, and like the currency of India is rupee, and the currency of China is renminbi. So that we need to remember the currency of South Africa is rand. So moving forward, let's take the next question. General O Dyer is associated with. So we have given four options. The correct answer is Jallianwala Bagh massacre. The correct answer is Jallianwala Bagh massacre. And this incident took place in the year 1919. This incident took place in the year 1919. That is 13th of April. 13 April 1919. So in Assam, we have one incident. In Assam, we have one incident that is called as Jallianwala Bagh, or that is compared to the Jallianwala Bagh massacre. That is called as Pathura Ghatar Ron. That is called as Pathura Ghatar Ron. And this incident took place in the year 1894. This incident in Assam took place in the year 1894. Oh, so the Pathuragata Ron is compared to compared to the incident or the massacre that is called Jallianwala Bagh massacre, which was taken place in the year 1919. So next, move to the next question. The present Speaker of Lok Sabha. The present Speaker of Lok Sabha in 2014 in 2014 or 15 in 2015 the speaker of Lok Sabha was Sumitra Mahajan. The speaker of Lok Sabha was Sumitra Mahajan, and presently, that is in 2022, presently the speaker of Lok Sabha is Om Birla. The speaker of Lok Sabha is Om Birla. He is holding the post since 2019. He is holding the post of Speaker of Lok Sabha in 2019. So these are the points that we. Moving ahead, let's take the next questions. Myopia is connected with. So the correct answer is eyes. Myopia is connected with eyes. There are several other parts of the eyes like iris, lens, cornea that we need to remember. So next questions 92. Horticulture is the art of study. Art or the study of the options is given. The correct answer is flowers. Horticulture is the art or the study of flowers, like apiculture is the uh, is the art of beekeeping. So these are we need to remember. So moving ahead, let's take the next question. NATO stands for. So the correct answer is North Atlantic Treaty Organizations. The correct answer is option B, that is North Atlantic Treaty Organizations. And from these questions, we need to remember some points that in which year NATO was formed. NATO was formed in the year 1949. 1949. So these questions may be relevant in the present context as well, because there is a Ukraine, Russia and Ukrainian crisis recently recently ongoing, or it is ongoing still, and so this question may be relevant in the upcoming papers also. So NATO was formed in the year 1949 and 4th April 1949, and its headquarter is in Brussels. Its headquarter is in Brussels, that is in Belgium. So we need to remember, and it has 30 member state. It has 30 member state, and the present Secretary General we need to remember the name, that is Jens Stoltenberg. Jens Stoltenberg. So is the present Secretary General of NATO, and you said it was formed. It was formed in 1949. 1949, 4th April. 4th April 1949, NATO was formed, and its headquarters is in Brussels. Is its headquarters is in Brussels, that is Belgium. So these are a few points that comes out of these questions, and the point that we need to remember. So let's take the next question. Headquarters of Asian Development Bank, that is ADB. Headquarters of Asian Development Bank, it is in Manila. It is in Manila, Philippines. It is in Manila and Philippines, and it was formed in this year. It was formed in 1966. The headquarters of Asian Development Bank is in Manila, Philippines, and it was formed in this year. It was formed in 1966. So these are the points that we need to remember. So moving ahead, let's take the next question. Which country is known as the land of midnight sign? The correct answer is Norway. So next question, which of the following tax is proposed to be abolished this year's budget? So the correct answer is value added tax. So this question is asked in the year 2015. So 2015, it is a current affairs section. So in that particular year, the value added tax was proposed, and presently it is being abolished, and in this place we have GST. We have GST, that is goods and service tax. Moving ahead, let's take the next questions. The Rajya Sabha members are elected for the term. The correct answer is 6 years. The correct answer is 6 years. The terms of Rajya Sabha members are 6 years. The terms for Lok Sabha member is 5 years. So let's take next question. Census takes place in India every. So the four options are given. That is the correct answer is every 10 years. Census takes place in India in every 10 years. So let's discuss about some few facts about census. In India, census was first completely held in the year 1881 by Viceroy Lord Mayo. Viceroy Lord Mayo. So this census was took place before independence, during the time of British rule in India, and after independence, the first census was take place in India, that is in the year 1951. So the first census after independent India was taken place in the year 1951, and the first census, which was completely done by the British India, that is in the year 1881, by whom? Under the leadership of Viceroy Lord Mayo. So let's take the last two questions. Which of the following teams had won the Santosh Trophy Football Championship 2014? So these exams was held in the year 2015. So in 2014, The winner of the Santos Trophy Football Championship was Mizoram. So in 2022, recently the final match was played. So the winner is Kerala. The winner is Kerala, who defeated West Bengal. Kerala defeated West Bengal to lift the Santos Trophy for the year 2022. But in 2014, the winner was Mizoram. So let's take the last question. On which date the International Women's Day is celebrated? It is a very easy question. So the correct answer is 8 March of every year. 8 March of every year, International Women's Day is celebrated. So these are the questions which were asked in the year 2015 for the LDA and computer examinations conducted by the Gauhati High Court. So thank you for watching. If you like my channel, please do subscribe Never Teach Care for more updates.